Hello, my name is Simran. I am a student of Fleming College. Today, I would like to introduce you about intergenerational trauma. Intergenerational trauma is a type of trauma that can be passed down from those directly experience an incident of subsequently generations. Intergenerational trauma may begins with the traumatic events affecting an individual, traumatic events affecting multiple family members, collecting trauma affecting larger community, culture, racial, ethics, and other groups of populations. It refers to the process by which trauma can be transmitted from one generation to the other generation with a variety of different type of mechanisms. Some of the main ways of trauma is passed from one generation to the other generation. The first one is the genetically. Trauma affects how our bodies and our brain responds to the stressors hormone, and especially if the trauma is aging, there are repeated or multiple exposes to the trauma, and there are limited response resources to cope with that situation because it affects us psychologically. It is a cortical, that the stress hormone in our brain and in our bodies, that leads to heighten another stress hormone and affects us for the stress hormones. It That exposure to intense, repeat, and ongoing trauma makes an person and offsprings to face a future traumas. Second one is environmentally. Once a person has experienced the trauma, it can change how they interact with the situations, with the world, and those who are around them. That trauma commonly cause an individuals to disconnect emotionally and socially, which transmitted emotional disconnection with the future generations. Now I would like to discuss about how colonization and intergenerational are correlated. In comparison to the settler populations, indigenous people have a significant burden of physical and mental diseases. A large amount of research suggested that the colonialism and its related process play a significant role in determining the health of indigenous people. The political, historical, cultural roots of the health disparity have received a very little attention in Canada. Despite a wealth of health studies demonstrating difference in illness that rates among the indigenous people as compared to the other communities in the country, likewise in Canada. In order to explain indigenous health, mental health problems, this study explains the paramedic and chronic traumas, complex ongoing communal accumulation, compounding interplay of effects associated with the installing of colonization policies and practice that continue to serve indigenous peoples from their lands in effort to the trauma experience. People from their language, culture practices, and one another. The theory of colonial trauma is present as useful framework for understanding the links between persistence, health disparities, the traumatic nature of colonialism, and the right to self-determination. Thank you.